Hey guys, welcome to Unlimited Health. Let's check out this video called Berserkers, the most feared Viking warriors, medieval history. See you in history, okay? All right, this is a video that was suggested to me by one of my subscribers. He told me go react to this. This thing has 1.4 million views, and it's a well, I know what Berserkers are, okay? I played in. I first got introduced in Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. I loved those games just for those things, because these berserkers would come from nowhere looking for me because I had a bounty by doing some bad things in the gameplay, and the berserker meter would rise up, and actual berserkers will come looking for me in towns, which is just amazing, okay? And then we gotta fight them like boss fights, which is amazing. So, I love that part of Assassin's Creed. I just wish they could go more deeper into it, but nah, they're going like multiplayer or something with the next Assassin's Creed Mirage. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, man, what they're doing. I don't understand. But yeah. Let's react to this Berserkers. And also, like, we played Berserkers. We fought Berserkers in God of War Ragnarok. Isn't that crazy? But those Berserker fights were unnecessarily difficult. Like the Valkyrie fights from the 2018 God of War, unnecessarily difficult. Whereas in Assassin's Creed, you could actually win, but also die. You actually had it balanced really good, which is awesome, and you actually had, what do you call it? You didn't need some extra fucking health gem or whatever that in God of War you need, because just to revive yourself for a second time, and you have to travel all around the fucking map to get one, if you use up this health gem thing, it's gone again, and you have to be able to beat him, or else you need to go back to the merchant and buy it again. None of that bullshit. In Assassin's Creed, it was amazing. Okay, I'm talking too much, but let's get into this video. Berserkers, the most feared Viking warriors. Let's try to learn what they are. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's only 5 minutes. That's why I'm talking too much, because I want this video to be at least 10 minutes. So yeah, I would like to know what Berserkers truly are. I've been introduced to them by games, but I don't know what they are in real life, so let's do it.
War has always been part of human history,
right.
And for some ancient peoples, war represented the manifestation of divine influences in our world.
Okay.
In many cultures, warriors were a vital part of society, and the most skilled were revered by their peers. But in some situations, even the most respectable warriors lost
the most
self-control
craziest
during battles. Their behavior became
warriors,
animalistic, which frightened even their
behavior
companions.
became animalistic.
Being part of a battle in antiquity
frightened
was
even
a
their
frightening
companions.
Experience. It took a lot of courage to face spears, axes, arrows.
Yeah, in order to become like a super ultra mega warrior, you need to be fucking animalistic. You need to be ruthless. You should not be surprised that a knife came out of nowhere trying to kill you. You should not be. You should be ready for a conflict. You should actually be hungry for a conflict, and you should actually be, you should not trust anybody. Anybody that's backstabbing you, you should always be alerted, that kind of thing. Like how cats are when something falls, they jump scare themselves and start running. That's the feeling you need to have, but that just makes them so animalistic, and they probably saw so many deaths. They killed so many people. They saw the insides of a human being. They probably cut them up, and a lot of blood. So are they even human anymore? That's the thing.
Arrows and swords. To help the warriors hold their ground in the fight, preparation rituals were performed before the quarrel.
Preparation rituals.
In these rituals, some warriors used to wear animal skins like wolves or bears. They believed
especially
they would receive
bears.
the strength and courage of these animals.
Right.
Together with the use of the skins, the warriors performed war dances to prepare the mind and body.
Of
With this
course, a
combination-
dance would get you all riled up and get you into the mood of killing. You know, that's what, you know, it's like a ritual before sacrificial thing. So
of
amazing.
natural and psychological elements, the
Right.
Berserkers emerged. Various cultures have reported of warriors reaching an uncontrolled state of fury, but it was
Right.
during the Viking era that the term Berserker became popular. The
Right.
Berserkers were Nordic warriors very much present in
Hmm.
Viking culture. They were adepts of
They just kill, get shitload of money, and then they don't even, you know, enjoy that money. You know, they just go on to the next fucking victim, and get the fucking money and go into next fucking victim. And I don't know how, if they're even rich by killing, if they even get rich by killing all these people. But you know, I think they never stop being berserkers once they become one.
the
you
cult
know?
of the god Odin. There is no exact
Right.
translation for the word berserker. It can be translated as bearskin. There are many
Bearskin.
sagas and poems in the Viking era that talk about the bravery and ferocity of the berserkers.
Damn.
In a poem written around the year 1200, the
Wow.
berserkers are described as warriors who advance against enemy lines without wearing any armor. In that
Oh
poem, It is
shit.
stated that the berserkers' fury was so great that they bit the edges of their own shields to try to control anxiety before a battle.
Oh my
The
god.
accounts are even more impressive when they talk about the resistance the berserkers had against pain and injuries. The
Okay.
berserker's skin became so rigid that it was able to repel the blades of enemy weapons. During
Oh
the Battle of
shit.
Stamford Bridge, which took place in
Man.
1066 AD, a Viking army commanded
It has to be like a religion because you would not be a human being after being such a ruthless berserker. I don't think you would even become a human being. Can't even think or pretend to be a human being because you've seen so much shit that I don't think anybody out there, you know, any you know, soldier out there has seen. So you probably seen so much that you can't even be normal. You completely fucking changed, and you're even more fucked up than animals. You know, like bears and fucking tigers and lions. You're worse than them, and you go in without any armor. That is like it has to be a religion. It has to be like a unity of mind where you don't submit no matter how you're going in for the battle. You know, you go in without armor, probably even naked, just to prove a point to yourself that you will dominate the whole fucking field. You know, that is a fucking epic shit. But I don't think humans are cut out for that. But you know, you're not a human once you become one. You know, so
by King Harald Hardrada was at a great disadvantage against a larger Saxon army.
right.
The Vikings were forced to retreat across a wooden bridge.
Wooden
It was a
bridge.
task that seemed impossible, as the Saxons were very close, and they continued to advance. Suddenly, a berserker placed himself in the center of the bridge and, using a large axe, managed to block the Saxons' advance. It is estimated that this berserker defeated 40 men before finally succumbing, mortally wounded by the Saxon spears.
Wait,
A
what?
berserker placed himself in the center of the bridge and,
Right.
using a large axe, managed to
Oh,
block the Saxons'
shit.
advance. It is estimated that this
Oh,
berserker
man.
defeated 40 men before finally succumbing, mortally wounded by the Saxon spears.
Wow.
But his sacrifice was not in vain. He managed to hold the Saxon army so King Harald could escape, along with many Viking warriors.
Holy shit.
The Berserkers were considered special soldiers who were used at specific times in battle. One of the
But how did they even, like, you know, they would sacrifice themselves over 40 soldiers trying to stop 40 people at once? They would just sacrifice themselves. Like, come on, if you're a berserker, you need to live longer and longer, and you have to win all the time against any amount of people, right? But these people are just dying. They just, you know, stop a hordes of enemies just so the king can escape and, you know, get killed in the process, which should not happen, right? I guess I don't know what to say. That's kind of weird.
options
But,
was to send the Berserkers against the enemy shield wall. They
Okay.
advanced without fear of death, breaking
Right.
shields and creating an opening for the warriors at the rear. The
Okay.
Berserkers' aggression was also used in the rear. When
Right.
the enemy army faced the shield wall, the Berserkers would suddenly advance to do great damage. That is why the ancient Catholic priests described the Berserkers as men possessed by demons.
Right.
On some occasions, the Berserkers'
They literally
frenzy
are
and
like that.
savagery caused them to commit thoughtless acts.
Thoughtless
For
acts.
example, wounding or even killing their own companions.
Wow.
For that reason, most people prefer to stay away.
They are so angry that they don't think. They just, if you make them angry, they might fucking murder you like nothing. Like a fucking dying by a bear mauling you is more generous and merciful than dying by a berserker, because they're all full of anger and they can't even stand someone wronging them, you know. That's the feeling. Like, these people are just bred for, you know, to hold off danger and even do more danger, you know.
Away
These
from a
people are
berserker.
mad shit.
Taking advantage of the discomfort caused by berserkers, the kings and lords of Scandinavia used to choose the best berserkers as personal guards. Being
Wow.
a berserker meant accepting a short
Fuck.
life with an abrupt end.
With an
Many
abrupt
berserkers
end.
died early in battle, as the furious attack did not always cause the expected effect. A group
Hmm.
of well-trained soldiers could stand their ground against the berserkers, eliminating much of their efficiency.
Right.
Another factor that could shorten a berserker's life was his lack of mental balance. Many could not
Right.
behave normally in their daily lives,
Yeah.
participating in violent fights, often for no reason at all. Nordic legends say that the
Just it's like pissing some random dude on the street, pissing him off. You know, I think they try to get into fights just to have that fight. I don't know, maybe they were abused when they were kids, or when they had their parents killed by some warriors, or some, I don't know, something traumatic is definitely stopping them from being human. You know, I feel like something really terrible has happened in their past, and that's why these people that call themselves berserkers, they volunteer to be berserkers because they're fucked up. You know, I don't know, maybe they're, you know, some horrible shit like their sister getting raped or something like that, or their mother betraying, having affairs or some shit, or getting raped or some shit like that might cause incredible trauma to innocent little children, you know. That kind of shit probably is what made them this violent. And it makes sense, you know, that kind of fucked up shit that you would, it's like being able to save someone and yet still couldn't, you know, that kind of stuff. When it mentally scars you for ages, forever, that kind of shit is what fucks you up. And these people probably experienced that like 10,000 times higher.
the berserkers,
You
after
know?
living alone in a forest, turn into bears. They
Wow.
were condemned to live the rest of their lives like wild animals.
Oh,
It's unclear what caused
it's actually like a magical, kind of like spiritual thing, where they became so inhumane that they became animals, or they were never allowed into in between humans, human civilizations, because they're so animalistic that they were cursed to be bears and fucking lions or whatever, you know? Yeah, it makes sense. These people are fucked up, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if actually some kind of curse is there that turned them into actual werewolves and bears and shit like
the
that.
berserkers' uncontrollable and violent behavior.
Right.
Theories vary between the use of beverages and hallucinogenic plants.
Like recently, I watched this movie called it's a Viking movie. It's The Northman. I just remembered. I was like, fuck, but I remembered. It's called The Northman, and dude, the people in there are so violent. The main lead is like, pillage this fucking village. Fucking take the woman, kill the men. You know, I don't know. kill the children as well, or kidnap a child or whatever. And it's like this kind of shit was happening back in the day. So, you know, that's not even anything compared to other fucking retarded fucking atrocities committed by other human beings. So, and what we saw was not even a berserker. It's just a fucking group of warriors in that movie. So they didn't even show us a berserker. Like, imagine a berserker, man. Like, imagine. No, it's just madness. Nothing, no human, no man that is as powerful as a warrior can stand up, can even measure a little bit close to being a berserker, you know?
Or even a state of self-induced trance during rituals in honor of the god Odin.
Yeah, mushrooms and fucking...
The reputation of these warriors
what do you call it? Vaping and all kinds of shit also played part in it. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
As inspiration for the most diverse stories and internalizing the image of the fearsome berserkers.
Okay. Fearsome berserkers. My god. Man, there's a lot of videos in this channel. I would like to know a lot about European history and, folklore and all kinds of stuff. I'm not a European, as you can see. I'm an Indian, all right, from India. So for me, it's like, an educational thing to learn a lot about the, and it's also kind of sad that nowadays there are no strong men. Strong men, you don't even have to do much to be a strong man in current world, really. You just have to go out there, take care of a family, raise a kid properly, spend time with your wife and whatnot, go out there, get things done, earn money, come back home, stuff. That's very extremely simple compared to what these people went back in the day. These people must have experienced the most problematic issues related to humanity. And these people must be the most hardest. And they would fucking laugh at our faces if they were to be teleported into modern world, current world right now. They would fucking, what kind of fucking pussy world have I traveled to? That's what they would say, They would laugh so much at us. But we should not become bloodthirsty, violent maniacs, but we should at least be manly enough to deal with, some issues in our life and even more, So to be based. I hope you understand what I said when I said based, okay? It's an internet thing, it's a meme thing, so it is what it is. But yeah, Berserkers, the most feared Viking warriors, medieval history. See you in history. What did you think about it? Did you like my reaction? If you like my reaction, please subscribe to my main channel, okay? My main channel got copyright strike, bro. It got copyright strike, 3 months ban. For what? For reacting to something. You see what I'm saying? YouTube, and it's garbage, okay? I don't know when YouTube will change. It's like people that react to shit are stealing. That's what YouTube thinks. Stealing content. I can't believe it. But yeah, I got a 3-month strike over there, and now I'm, this is my backup channel, and it's all empty. I would like you to subscribe to my main channel. The link will be in the description, and subscribe to this channel if you can. This is where I'm uploading every day, 4 to 5 videos every day. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this reaction. If you want to subscribe, only then should you be subscribing, okay? If you want to see more, and if you can also suggest me videos, I'll note it down and react to it, and I will say your name. All right. So yeah, that's it for this reaction. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.